Thanks so much for joining us here on 9 News Plus. I'm meteorologist Chris Bianchi. I'm going to take a detailed look at your forecast, not only for tomorrow with the Avalanche Victory Parade taking place through downtown Denver. I know a lot of eyes on that forecast. There is the chance for some showers and storms, but I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler. I think we're going to be okay for the parade itself. It's right after the parade where I do think that things could go downhill. And then the other big thing I'm keeping an eye on, of course, is the 4th of July weekend forecast, which also is shaping up to be a bit dicey, especially in southern parts of Colorado. But for today, not a whole lot in the way of weather concerns, other than the fact that it's really darn hot outside. So take a look outside right now at Lookout Mountain. And in fact, I'm going to pull this up. There it is. Finally able to get that up for you. Do have some clouds, and you can actually kind of tell the weather story from this one image alone. On the right-hand side of your screen, that is off the foothills where things are mostly on the sunny side. You get into the foothills and the mountains on the left-hand side of your screen. That's where you can see a bit more of that increased cloud cover, and that's where our weather issues are going to be later on today. And that's, again, I think we're going to see some of those showers and storms mainly confined in the foothills and the mountains for your day today. Now, we certainly need the rain in Denver. We don't need it tomorrow. We would prefer not to have it tomorrow. More on that in just a second. But how about this? Since June the 2nd, we've only had 1/100th of an inch of rainfall, and that makes it our driest June 2nd through 28th. So kind of driest 3+ week in that time frame on record since 1890. So it's been a very, very dry mid to end part of June here in the Denver area, and we're just not seeing a whole lot in the way of we just haven't seen a whole lot in the way of moisture. The showers and storms mostly stayed up into the mountains over the course of the last few weeks. And normally this time of year, June's usually a pretty active month, and just hasn't been that way over the last couple of weeks. Now, that trend holds true for today. It's hot. It's mainly dry for today, and we do have some showers and storms, but those will be mainly in the mountains. And then more showers and storms for tomorrow, then hit or miss weekend storms, and it's fairly warm this weekend as well. Now, we do have a little system that's moving its way on in from the north and the west. That's leading to a little bit of cloud cover across northern Colorado, as I mentioned, mainly in the foothills and the mountains, and mainly north of I-70. But eventually, some of that cloud cover is going to drop its way down into the Denver area later on today. Right now, already up to 90 degrees here in Denver. That makes it now our 14th day at 90 or above so far this year, 13th so far this month. Mountains 60s and 70s, near 100 degrees in Ray already. So it's already a warm start for us here across the Denver area. Temperatures have noticeably rise, I think, over the last 24 hours on the eastern plains. Mountains, not much of a change over the last 24 hours, but eastern Colorado, including the Denver area, we've seen about a 5-degree temperature rise from this time yesterday. Now, that 90-degree marker, I'll be transparent about it. It just got up to 90 degrees at 11 o'clock, so as of 2-3 minutes ago. And as a result of that, I have not changed this graphic yet. 13 of those days have come so far this month, here in the month of June. Normally, the month of June, we only average about 9 or 10 days at 90 or above. So it's a little bit unusual for us to be this warm, this often, this early in the summer season. Now, showers and storms, as I mentioned, possible in the mountains and the foothills. There is a slight chance we get one here in Denver, west of I-25. I think we stay dry here in the Denver area. I would not adjust any sort of outdoor plans today because of that shower storm chance in the immediate metro area. You get on up to Bailey, Conifer, Idaho Springs, and points west of there. That's where you're going to have a better chance at a shower storm. That's where you might want to, again, plan around the possibility for a shower storm later on this afternoon and this evening. But again, most of us stay dry along the Front Range. Southern and western Colorado, showers and storms around for us into the San Juans, the San Cristos, and even some chances for us as you get on up into the Flat Tops, the West Elks. Again, most of the mountains looking at a chance for showers and storms. Front Range, mostly dry with a slight chance as you get into the foothills and west of I-25 today. Now, tomorrow morning, we'll start off on a dry note. We'll probably have a fair bit of cloud cover around throughout the state, but we do have showers and storms that will develop later on through the day. And again, I'm going to get into more detail on what that will mean for the parade forecast in just a second. I'll have some more details on that, but I do think that we do have some showers and storms around just after the parade. Temperatures tomorrow will be notably cooler than today. Will be about 10 degrees cooler tomorrow compared to today, with a high in the mid-80s. Today we're going to get up into the mid-90s here in the Denver area. Partly sunny with some of those scattered afternoon showers and storms around. By the way, I forgot to mention this. Today, our latest sunset of the year in Denver, with a sunset right around 8:33 and 38 seconds. That is about a second later than it's our latest sunset by about a second. So I wouldn't exactly sit outside and bask in the sunshine. But long story short, fun fact for happy hours, whatever it is, today's our latest sunset of the year. Now tomorrow, we actually lose a little bit of sunset time. It's a little bit earlier. But the real story is, again, high temperature 86 degrees, and we're going to be on the warm side. Forget about the Fort Collins and Greeley. That is a graphical error there, but we are going to be in the mid-80s for tomorrow. Here's the kind of hour-by-hour forecast we walk through tomorrow afternoon. So 2 p.m., this is just after the parade ends. We do have some showers and storms that try and develop around that time frame. Cold front moves through around the same time. That will make this forecast extra dicey for your afternoon tomorrow. That will make it, again, when exactly that cold front moves through will determine whether or not we get those storms just after the parade, perhaps at the tail end of it. I think we hold off until just after the parade, but I would bring the umbrella just in case if you're heading down to Civic Center Park or to Union Station for any of those festivities. Again, looks like right around 2 o'clock is when we see those showers and storms develop. Then the rest of the afternoon, we're going to have showers and storms around throughout much of the afternoon and evening time frame. Better chances to get along the Palmer Divide and the south and west sides of town, but Denver area, we're going to have storms around as well. Eastern Plains dealing with those showers and storms with the weak system that drops on through. Then by tomorrow night, we start to clear things out. Let's take a closer look in, though, at the Denver area. And again, notice the timing here. I think we stay dry until right around the tail end of the parade here, and that's when we could be looking at those showers and storms on a fairly widespread basis. Then we do get that chance for storms really throughout the rest of the afternoon. So again, things probably okay for the parade. Probably more clouds than sunshine, but we'll have some sun mixed in there as well. Then by early tomorrow afternoon, we see those showers and storms developing, and they'll be around with us through most of the afternoon and especially the early evening, about 5, 6, 7 o'clock. Some pretty strong storms around. Best chance along the Palmer Divide. Then tomorrow night, we clear things on out. So the parade overall forecast, showers and storms after 1 o'clock. The parade starts at 10 a.m. tomorrow at Union Station, ends at Civic Center Park for the short presentation around noon. And I think everything comes to a close around 1 o'clock. But I know people will be probably leaving town around 1, 2 o'clock. It looks like around 1, 2 o'clock is when those storms do start to develop. And they'll be with us throughout most of the afternoon. So I wouldn't plan on being outside after the parade, but during the parade, you'll be all right. Hopefully, I know I've gotten into a fair bit of detail there. Hopefully that kind of plans it out for you. Meantime, during the parade and during the overnight hours, again, probably more clouds than sun, but we'll be all right during the parade tomorrow. And then that 7-day forecast. We've got showers and storms back into the picture for Friday, then Saturday and Sunday for the upcoming weekend. If you're planning on doing some camping or planning on being outside this weekend, there will be a better chance south of I-70 than north of I-70. So just keep that in mind. The further north you go, the better you go. Also, it looks like Friday and Saturday will have better storm chances than Sunday and Monday. So if you want to avoid the storms altogether, go later in the weekend and go north. So that would be my quick advice to those of you. I've been answering quite a few texts and questions about that. So hopefully that wraps it up for you and gives you a pretty good idea about what to expect. Again, if you're planning on some of those camping adventures this weekend, any outdoor stuff, lean later in the weekend and lean north. That will probably help you out. So we're looking at a fair bit of monsoonal moisture. Denver area storms around. Better chance Friday and Saturday. Sunday and Monday looks a bit drier. I wouldn't plan around the barbecues all that much. I would just keep in mind that there's a chance for storms each day. So maybe have shelter nearby just in case you do get one of those showers and storms that pops up over you here for the weekend. Hopefully this has helped you on out, and I know I've gotten a fair bit of detail with a lot of those big summer fun events coming on up, and hopefully I've helped you on out with some of those plans for you. I'm meteorologist Chris Bianchi, and we'll have another update coming up from meteorologist Keely Chalmers at 9 News at noon. Chief meteorologist Kathy Sabin is in at 4 and 5. And then also Danielle Grant, meteorologist Danielle Grant, is in at 6, 9, and 10 on the 9 News family of networks. Thanks so much for joining us. Hopefully you get to enjoy the Avalanche Parade tomorrow, rain-free, and have a great rest of your Wednesday.